here come the Nittany Lions. Less than 1 minute now to kickoff as Penn State looking to win its first Big Ten game of the season. Joe Paterno getting ready once again to take on Iowa. And welcome to State College on this homecoming afternoon. Iowa's coming off a huge 33-7 win over Ohio State last week. They are actually underdogs today against a Penn State team that is still looking for its first Big Ten win. Hello and welcome to Beaver Stadium. Pam Ward along with Mike Tomczak. And if you're a Penn State fan, you're absolutely thrilled that number 12 Michael Robinson's back in the lineup. Missed the last 2 games with a concussion.
Well, he really should be referred to as Mr. Robinson. Joe Paterno's ordained him as one of the best players in college football. Why? He lines up a quarterback, running back, and receiver. 5 touches per quarter is their goal today. In order for Penn State to be effective, number 12 has to have the football. Really, their only big playmaker for Iowa. What a story. They lost their first 4 top tailbacks, so you're down to this guy. He's hiding behind the camera. That Sam Brownlee is a sophomore walk-on. He'll be hiding behind the offensive line afternoon. The offensive line is going to make Brownlee go. They're fierce, they're competitive, they're physical, and they have the right mindset. Historically, Iowa's offensive line has been a test of time. They always seem to put guys into the NFL. Let's go down to the 3rd member of our team, Dave Ryan.
Pam, thank you. It certainly has been a long week for Iowa head coach Kirk Ferentz and his family. 6 days ago, his father, John, at age 84, passed on near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, after a long illness. So after practice Tuesday in Iowa City, Kirk Ferentz, some of his family members headed to Western Pennsylvania to help make arrangements for the funeral, which took place yesterday. He missed 2 days of practice and last night's walkthrough and some team meetings. I asked him, will that affect your game plan? He said, absolutely not. I completely trust my players and my coaches to get ready. As for his son, Brian Ferentz, a starting guard, Pam, on this team. Brian missed all of practice on Thursday and Friday, but will be ready. He's prepared for today's game against Penn State.
Lowry back on his 33 and a bad snap. Bradley kicks it out of the end zone. That's a penalty. You can't kick at the ball like that. But he had the right thought at least, because at least Penn State's not going to get a touchdown out of it. The safety is on the board. And on 2nd and 9, Michael Robinson, number 12, split out wide left. Mills looking at him all the way, and Matt Roth wreaks havoc once again, a fumble. Roth, who had 2 sacks last week against Ohio State, causing the fumble, but Penn State, looks like the center, E.Z. Smith, fell on it, and they're going to see Robbie Gould try to hit one from 51 yards. His career long is 51. Hit that against Wisconsin a couple of years ago. Also has a 50-yarder under his belt. Not much wind. Gould's kick is up and just falls short. Short and to the right. Just got to look at Ken O'Keefe, the offensive coordinator in his 6th year at Iowa. That's a first down run and catch as Clinton Solomon catches one in front of Calvin Lowry, 12 yards and a first down. Iowa's already converted 2 third downs on this drive. Only first downs they've gotten all game, and they get another one. Maybe. Actually, they're going to be a little bit short. Good tackle by Anwar Phillips as Clinton Solomon catch, and he's upset with himself because he realized he made his break before he got to the first down mark. Looks like Coach Ferentz is elected to go for a field goal here. Kyle Schlicker in for the field goal attempt. He's hitting 7 of 9. Sophomore kicker, first-year kicking, as he has replaced Nate Kading, one of the best kickers in Iowa history. This is a 31-yard attempt. And it's a fake. Iowa fakes it, and they get the first down. So a little trickery that time. That's David Bradley, the punter, who acts as the holder, and Bradley makes the big play. First down, Hawkeyes. Well, this is a check with me by the holder and the kicker. So here comes Schlicker again for what we assume will be a field goal attempt this time. You know, Penn State got shocked by that fake field goal that Iowa was successful on. They only allowed 3 yards in 3 plays. Nice job by the defense responding to an adverse situation, lining up for a field goal attempt for Iowa. 27-yard attempt for Schlicker. And Iowa has taken the lead. So Iowa trying the fake field goal previously. They held on to the ball a little bit longer and ultimately came up with the 3. Kirk Ferentz's team has its first lead of the game. What a terrific player. While Rhino was talking to Lydell, look, the offense is moving the football. Mills, oh, just when I say that, it's picked off. Mills throws it to Sean Considine. Considine back after missing last week with an injury, and he rumbles all the way down to the 10-yard line. And only a sophomore having to take on much more of the load with all the tailback injuries. Tate goes down. Tackled down by Scott Paxson, the junior from Philadelphia. And what a terrific defensive stand for Penn State. First down from the 10 for Iowa, and they have to settle for a field goal attempt. Kyle Schlicker was already hit from 27. This also from 27, but the other side of the field. And it is true. Iowa extends its lead now to 6-2. Had to leave the Wisconsin game with an injury. Now 3rd and 4. And right up the middle, Mills gets rid of it. It's tipped, and it is, let's see, they're going to call it an interception. Yep. Marcus Pascal off the tip. 6-2, Iowa leading it. Penn State took a timeout with 8 seconds left. We'll see if they have anything up their sleeves. Mills, oh boy, Matt Roth, hello. Matt Roth with his 3rd sack over his last 2 games.
Big Ten football is a special tradition.
More than 5.5 million fans pack our stadiums each year,
making Big Ten football what it is today.
So respect the game and show good sportsmanship, because the Big Ten sets an example for everyone to follow.
Before, during, and after the game.
Big Ten football. Good sports make great fans.
David Bradley's 5th punt from his end zone this time. Oh, they block it! Penn State has gotten close, and this time Donnie Johnson blocks it, and the Nittany Lions are in business at the 10-yard line.
That is unbelievable.
And again, he holds on to it, tries to slip away, but he runs right into the teeth of that Iowa offense. Matt Roth with another tackle.
Hey, I'm going back to that last play call. I tell you what, you're minimizing your offense when you have Robinson in the backfield. He only can do so many things, but he does them well. But Iowa's well defending him.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to Robinson. Mills with the pass, and it's incomplete. Great coverage by Antoine Allen. And more boos, more frustration from the Penn State faithful. You got a 1st and goal from inside the 10. And now they're going to bring out Robbie Gould to try a short field goal.
You become one-dimensional when you throw the football, but you become more one-dimensional when you're looking for number 12 all the time. He's not a great pass route runner. He's just a great athlete out in space. And when you're forcing the ball to him a lot, it nullifies the other eligible receivers that you have in your ball club.
Marcus Pascal teaming up with Allen on the coverage. 25-yard attempt for Robbie Gould, who was short from 51 back in the 1st half. And he misses it. Unbelievable. Wide right for Gould, who had been 12 for 12 in his career, inside 30. So a great opportunity wasted. 3rd and goal from the 14. Into the end zone again, and that's picked off. He threw it right to Antoine Allen, who is stepped out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 3rd and 11.
I don't think Tom Brownlee's going to bring any heat here. He's going to play zone, and that's their last time out.
Ice cream, they had some up in the press box earlier today. We depleted it a little bit. Tate on a big 3rd down play. He gets tackled. They're saying it's not a safety. Tackled just outside of the end zone. And Bradley's going to take a safety. Run around, kill some time. More flags are down. And David Bradley steps out of the end zone. They concede the safety. I always wonder about that, giving up points. Now a field goal, and you're losing.
Well, that tells you what the confidence level they have in the punting game.
We have 2 fouls on the play, both holding. Number 18, offense. Number 32, offense. By rule, that penalty, a just from the end zone. Safety.
It would have been a safety anyway because Bradley took one, and Kirk Ferentz deciding to go ahead and concede the 2 points.
I like what Kirk Ferentz did there, Pam. 2 points is not going to hurt you when you have an offense like Penn State not doing anything with the football, whether it's bad field position or good field position. They haven't showed Kirk Ferentz any signs of doing anything with the momentum back on their side. So if I'm a coach, I agree with this because 2 points are not going to hurt you.
Well, I disagree. I think because if you get a field goal, you're losing. So I don't. They have a short field.
Or would you rather give up
after
6
the free
points?
kick?
Would you rather give up a block punt?
Well, you're conceding that the punt was going to be blocked. There was a chance it was going to be blocked. It wasn't for sure. The 2 points are for sure.
Well, let's see how this plays out. We got 8 minutes, but let's agree to.
We can agree to disagree on this.
Agree to disagree. That's wonderful.
And we'll see. And we'll see who's right.
Let Rhino come in.
All right, Rhino.
Yeah, guys, being here on the Iowa bench, I agree with Mike. Pam, sorry. There's a lot of confidence in the way their defense has played, and giving the free kick some room here, 20 yards, is a big difference. They've had 1 punt blocked already, 1 snap go over the punter's head for a safety. It's been a disaster on punt game. Why not go for a free kick here?
We only blocked 1 because, again, give up a field goal and you lose the ball game. So if Robbie Gould hit tonight, and the punt return breaking free is Rodney Kinlaw, and Kinlaw knocked down around the 32-yard line.
So we agree to disagree, right, Pam?
Yeah, I never like to give up points. I just don't like to do it again because you get a field goal. Iowa's offense isn't doing anything anyway, so you probably figure they're not going to score again in this game.
We have to know the situation. I think Kirk Ferentz has been in enough ball games to make the right call on there. And situational football. These coaches get paid big money, big dollars for making decisions like that.
But not every decision these coaches make turns out to be the right one.
Well, at this point in time, it's the right one because they're still leading 6-4.
Well, now Penn State has the football. You can't score if you don't have the football unless you concede a safety. All right, Michael Robinson. He goes up top, and that one is intercepted again. Let's see. Yes, Antoine Allen. So we were thinking, Mike, that we might see Anthony Morelli. They come back out with Robinson, and he throws the pick.
Well, I justify my case. I stand. Let's send it to the jury. Tom Bradley hasn't blitzed him. He's not going to blitz him here. He's going to force Tate. Oh, screen.
And Tate does get the screen off to Aaron Mickens, his fullback, and Mickens is able to pick up a first.
His wife does a lot better.
Leaves it up to his wife. On 3rd and 8, Mickens breaks away, and Mickens gets a huge first down for Iowa. 4th and 2. They're not even going to try the field goal, but try to maybe draw them off sides or get a first down and end it. And there's somebody jumped. They got the flag. The hard count by Tate.
Both sides are jumping. Why would you do that? It's 4th down. I know coaches preach it. It's up to the athlete to accept it. That looks like defense all the way, but
Neutral zone defense. Number 40. That penalty, half the distance to the goal. Results, first down.
And that will do it. And again, you know, as we mentioned, you're going in there, you have to anticipate as a defense, they're going to try to hard count you and draw you off sides. And that's exactly what Tate did. And Kirk Ferentz, we see him emotional on the sidelines. Again, his dad passed away 6 days ago. He went to the funeral yesterday in Pittsburgh. And Brian Ferentz, his son, the right guard, what an emotional week for the Ferentz family. And your heart goes out to him. And what a great win. Now it might just be hitting him now. You know, the football game is over. He got the win. His dad had been ill for quite some time. His mom is still alive. They were married for over 60 years, John Ferentz and Elsie May. And there is John, who passed away. And Norm Parker, the defensive coordinator, said John Ferentz was a guy's guy. Just a regular old guy. He says the same is true of Ferentz. And for the 5th straight time, Iowa has beaten Penn State.
Well, Kirk Ferentz, you know, he's a grown man. It's okay for grown men to cry. This is an emotional week for him. His team knew that. His team probably had a heavy heart as well. They tried to go out here and have a strong performance, but this is a dogfight today for them.
So Iowa is going to go to 3-1 in the Big Ten, and Penn State will drop to 0-4. Penn State next week has to go to Columbus to play Ohio State. Iowa goes to Illinois. So Kirk Ferentz and the Iowa Hawkeyes win with a couple of Kyle Schlicker field goals from 27 yards out in the first half. Penn State settles for 2 safeties, and Iowa wins it by the final of 6-4.
Well, I can say Penn State had their chances today, Pam. It's back to the drawing board for this football team.
2 times they were first and goal from inside the 10, and they came away with 0 points. Iowa's first win without scoring a touchdown since 1990, as Iowa wins it by the final of 6-4.
They're not getting much productivity at the quarterback position. Here's an opportunity to look at this thing long and hard.
All right, let's go down to Dave Ryan.
Kirk, I know you were very emotional a moment ago at the end of this game. It's been a very difficult week for you. How can you put it into words, sir?
I really can't. Just extremely proud of our team, and it's just a great effort by everybody involved. This is a heck of a game, heck of a team win for us. A couple guys up in heaven pretty happy today. I'll promise you that.
They sure are. 5 turnovers and 5 straight wins now for Penn State, over Penn State. The defense today, was that the biggest key for you?
Well, 2 years ago we were up and down the field, both teams up and down the field scoring, and today was just a great defensive effort on both sides. Just a fantastic defensive effort.
You wanted to take that safety at the end with your punter. Was that the right decision at the time?
To me, when you kick out from your own one, that's automatic 3 for the other team. There's no sense doing that. We're playing great defense. You got to go with what's hot, and we just have great faith in our players. They got a lot of heart. Thanks, Dave.
All right, so Kirk Ferentz again, his dad passing away last Sunday. Brian Ferentz, his son.
And his brother.
And his brother also is there. Coming up next, College Game Day Now, presented by Acura. With exclusive post-game coverage, join us on ESPN News. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, as we say goodbye from State College.